resolution was placed on our desk roughly an hour and 45 minutes ago. It's had no committee hearings. It's had no opportunity for the public to submit testimony, for the public to email us. And I know, just having followed this issue over the years, the issues that this deals with are extremely controversial. And it should be a resolution that goes and has a public process. There was certainly time to do this, Mr. President. This is a resolution. This is an issue that came about because of a federal regulation that was enacted in October 2015, and a second regulation that was enacted in August of 2016. And so there was certainly an opportunity for us to deal with this. Here we are on day 37. I don't know why this wasn't introduced earlier. If this was such an issue of critical importance, it should have been issued last year. It should have been done day one, but it wasn't. It's placed on our desks. No opportunity for public comment, no opportunity to hear from our constituents, no opportunity to hear from the various interest groups who are interested in this issue. And there is a huge amount of interest. I look at the documents that were provided, and there are certainly organizations that I trust and respect that support this effort. I can tell you there's organizations I trust and respect that don't support what's happening. And so this is the classic kind of issue that deserves full vetting by a committee. That's why we have our committee process, Mr. President, and I understand our rules allow us to do that. But an issue like this deserves full transparency, deserves a full committee hearing with an opportunity to hear from the public. And so what are we voting on today? Well, I guess it's important to recognize that under the rules, and I don't know a lot about them, and again, the reason I didn't have an opportunity to do a whole lot of research on this is because it was just placed on our desk an hour and 47 minutes ago now. But hunting is not banned. Hunting was not banned under this. Trapping was not banned. Some of the issues that were stopped were issues that the vast majority of Alaskans agree should be stopped on federal wildlife refuges and federal preserves. And here's some of the issues that I've been able, actually my staff's been able to uncover, that were prohibited. The issue of aerial predator control, hugely controversial. People of Alaska have voted on it multiple times, and so at least in this poll that my staff dug up from March 1st, 2016, March of last, actually no, it was conducted February of last year, 1,399 statewide Alaskan voters said 59% opposed the use of aircraft to scout for bears, land, and then kill those bears in the same day, or to shoot the bears from the aircraft. 59% of Alaskans oppose that, 35% support. That's an issue that, if this regulation is overturned, will now be allowed on federal lands, is my understanding. The issue of snares and traps, steel-jawed leg-hold traps, strong springs, they snap shut on animals' jaws, crush their legs. Those 58% oppose in Alaska wildlife refuges, 37% support. Denning, the issue of hunters going in and killing black bears, wolves, coyotes in their den with their cubs and their pups. 63% of Alaskans oppose, 30% support. That would be allowed if you vote yes on this today and the Congress agrees with you. Bear baiting, again, very controversial. There's probably some times when you want to do it, but in a national refuge, piles of rotten game meat, fish, junk foods placed in areas to lure bears and shoot them point blank. 50% of Alaskans oppose that, 39% support. So it's a very controversial issue. It should have gotten a committee, some committee time, should have gotten an opportunity for us to discuss this at length. And because of the process, Mr. President, I can't support it. I'm told by my staff there was a question about whether or not this would impact food security. And again, just a note passed to me because we haven't had time to vet this. I'm told that Fish and Wildlife believes there are no food security impacts under the federal law that exists today. So I'm going to be voting no, and it's mostly a process issue. I'd just like to see this go through a little bit more of a public process. Thank you, Mr. President.
Thank you, Senator Wielechowski.
Three comments to make. First of all, the process issue, which we've already discussed and my colleague just discussed again. And I certainly understand and support the effort to enhance game abundance where we can for Alaskans all across the state. But my biggest concern here remaining is that I don't think the subsistence question has been answered. I don't understand what kind of impact this may or may not have on subsistence rights. And in the packet of materials that we have, doesn't have comments from any Native Alaskan individual or any Native Alaskan interest group, no tribal governments, nothing about that, and I think that that speaks to the lack of appropriate process here. And it's an important issue for many parts of the state, and they've not had a chance to address it, so I'm going to vote no.
Thank you, Madam. Mr. Jordan.